All right, what's up, everybody? This is Radar Monster, like always, and we are just 2 days away from the first pay-per-view of Battlegrounds, WWE Battlegrounds. Um, it's gonna be in Buffalo, New York. Yeah, first pay-per-view. Um, just from the title, I probably thought that they would have went, in a different direction with the way the pay-per-view was called, but I'm guessing it's just called Battlegrounds just because it's called Battlegrounds. But whatever. I'm gonna just run through some of the matches and just get my predictions on it. First match is gonna be the pre-show match. Dolph Ziggler versus Damian Sandow. Curtis Axel versus R-Truth for the Intercontinental title. Diva match. AJ Lee and Brie Bella. Next match would probably be Cody, the Rhodes family versus the Shield. RVD versus Del Rio for the world title. CM Punk versus Ryback. And lastly, Daniel Bryan versus Randy Orton for the WWE title. Just going to start in order. Dolph Ziggler versus Damian Sandow. I don't even really know why they're having this match. Both of these guys don't even really have a rivalry. I never really understood why they do this in the pre-shows, because it's just a match, just a time filler, a match just to have Ziggler and Sandow. It might actually be good, but no really huge significance in the match. Some people probably even forgot Damian Sandow has the Money in the Bank. I kind of almost did. They're doing completely nothing with this guy. Hopefully this match kind of sparks something. They can kind of spark a rematch on Raw, whatever. Nothing too big. Next match, Curtis Axel versus R-Truth for the Intercontinental title. Of course, Curtis Axel is gonna win. I'm kind of thinking CM Punk might interfere because Curtis Axel's been Intercontinental champ for a little minute. Punk may interfere, kind of just to remind people about the match later on with Ryback. But I don't know. I highly doubt it because, of course, Paul Heyman's going to be out there. Curtis Axel retains. Nothing really too big from R-Truth. Mainly, Curtis Axel might be the one holding up the match. Next match, nothing really exciting. The Diva division has been so damn fucking lackluster. It's pretty much pathetic. Diva matches are just a minute long now. Minute, 2 minute. Pretty much, whatever. Brie Bella may win. AJ may win. Don't really care. Just whatever match. AJ Lee wins with the damn Black Widow, whatever it's called. That's it. Match over. Commercial about fucking Total Divas. Don't really even care. Next match might be pretty damn good. Rhodes family versus the Shield. Expect a lot from this match. I believe the Rhodes family will win. The storyline is actually looking pretty promising. It has a sort of family versus the corporation type of deal. WWE can actually do something good with this if they don't fuck it up. WWE always fucks up good rivalries that can actually go somewhere, and they fuck it up in one night. They're just good for that. Be prepared for a long match. Good outing on both teams. Cody Rhodes, of course, and of course Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns. You might even see some stuff from Goldust. Goldust may get in a little tussle with Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, whoever. Dusty Rhodes will obviously get involved one way or another. Something's going to happen, some outside interference. They might even make Dusty Rhodes do some type of crappy clothesline just to get the fans riled up. You know how WWE is. Next match, World Heavyweight Championship match. RVD versus Del Rio. Rematch from Night of Champions, basically. May not be better or worse than Night of Champions, but for some reason, WWE, I have a feeling they're going to have Del Rio retain. Del Rio brings completely nothing to the world title. This rivalry is starved and dead. I mean, the past couple weeks, we've been going from pay-per-views to pay-per-views, and, the title, it's just there. Like, Del Rio just comes out. He'll face R-Truth. He faced Zack Ryder on Raw. Not even facing big guys, big card guys. Just facing people he's going to defeat. Goes to the pay-per-view. Wins by disqualification. He has no Ricardo Rodriguez to even help him out on the mic anymore. So Del Rio is just by himself, which makes him even more boring. And RVD, I said it before, RVD's not the same RVD. We're just going to get whatever. Match may be good. Match might be long. Don't really, you can't even really say with WWE. But I'm predicting something that might be whatever kind of ish. But hopefully we do get something good. But of course, I got a feeling RVD's going to win. I mean, Del Rio's going to win. Punk versus Ryback. Be prepared for some intense matchup. With Ryback in the match, it will not be match of the night. Just go ahead and say that right now. Ryback does have a history of botching a lot of moves, not really delivering the way he should be delivering. But the way Punk has been booked lately, he may win, after so many strings of losses. But it might be a pretty okay match. Be prepared for Paul Heyman to be at ringside again. I got a feeling Paul Heyman might get involved, but hopefully CM Punk wins. I'm starting to get kind of sick of CM Punk losing matches and then, keep calling himself, best in the world. Most people probably are like, oh, CM Punk keeps losing, and he's still calling himself best in the world. Oh. I mean, I don't know how long this rivalry is going to ride out, but in my opinion, after this rivalry, I need to start seeing CM Punk start kind of going back for the WWE title, any sort of title, starting to look significant again. I'm kind of sick of him just being in this Paul Heyman stuff. Like, it was good when it was with Brock Lesnar and all of that when it first started out, but now it's starting to get kind of dull. Who else is he gonna fight? Hell in a Cell. CM Punk versus Curtis Axel. It's just the same stuff. That's like a Raw match. Most likely the main event, Daniel Bryan versus Randy Orton, WWE Night Champions rematch again. Really hoping for no screw jobs. Hoping just for a pretty clean victory, man, from either Randy Orton or Daniel Bryan, because they messed up this whole thing from when they put the title vacant, man. The title should have never been vacant. Orton may win, and if he wins, then the rivalry will keep on going, because most of the time in rivalries, when the babyface wins, they pretty much, got over the hurdle, did what they had to do, defeated all the odds, basically stuff like that. Kind of like the whole, like when Stone Cold finally won the title, against like Shawn Michaels or something. Mankind finally won the title. Shit like that. If Daniel Bryan loses tonight, hopefully they don't have him win it back until like Survivor Series. Like a pay-per-view where if he wins, he can really, have some sort of celebration for it. Kind of like when CM Punk defeated Del Rio at a SummerSlam 2011, huge celebration type of shit. Maybe match of the night. Any match with Daniel Bryan is pretty damn good. The guy just brings it out of the crowd. This he got over the crowd so fucking quick. Hell of a wrestler. Randy Orton can pretty much work with anybody. But the thing is, from what I saw at Night of Champions, Randy Orton was just like, he was just there a little bit. But you never know. No fucking Triple H, man. Please. No fucking Triple H. I'm sick of Triple H getting involved with matches and WWE titles and, stay in the fucking back. Come on, Triple H keeps getting involved, and then that sort of makes the the storyline and the rivalry more fucking confusing because he adds other people to the shit that shouldn't even be there. Like I said from before, yeah, Daniel Bryan won. Randy Orton cashed in at SummerSlam. And then, after that, when Randy Orton won the title, yeah, Daniel Bryan should have just won the title. He should have just won the title at Night of Champions, and he should have still been the champ now and going into Battlegrounds as the champ. Forget the fast count. They should have just kept the fast count and used that for Randy Orton to come off, the vicious Randy Orton. Oh, you guys cheated. You used the fast count on me. And at Battlegrounds, I swear, I'm going to cripple Daniel Bryan. They should have used the fast count for Randy Orton to become vicious. And that's when Triple H and Stephanie said, you know what? You still lost that Battleground. You still lost the Night of Champions. Screw the fast count. You could have kicked out. You should have kicked out. And use the fast count for Randy Orton to become vicious. And whoever wins on Sunday wins on Sunday. Most likely we're going to be seeing these guys again at Hell in a Cell. And see, that's the thing. WWE just has these pay-per-views made in certain spots that when it's rivalries like this and they get to a certain pay-per-view, we get put with rivalries and certain pay-per-views and you're like, we just saw them at Night of Champions and at Battlegrounds, and now we have to see them again in a Hell in a Cell match. That's not even going to be a real vicious Hell in a Cell match. And to be honest, sometimes the rivalry doesn't even end in a Hell in a Cell match. When Hell in a Cell matches were made to end fucking rivalries. Like, come on, man. This whole, and lastly, the whole Big Show thing. Will Big Show play a part throughout the night? Most likely, if WWE wants to incorporate Big Show, most likely he will be used in the title match. Stephanie McMahon may come out and say, hey, Big Show. They might throw a surprise and be like, hey, Big Show, I want you to be the special guest ref in the WWE Championship match tonight to make sure everything goes down fair. No fast counts, no bullshit. And, throughout the match, Big Show may knock out Randy Orton and then Daniel Bryan takes the pin and then we get a new WWE champ. Big Show gets suspended or some shit. They can go with different routes, man. WWE, they make pretty okay matches. I know people bitch and complain about not being TV 14 anymore. I complain about it too. But sometimes they do have pretty good matches that can go somewhere, but they fuck it up. So, Battlegrounds, it's basically looking like a rematch from Night of Champions. A couple little added matches. The Rhodes match and the Shield, that's a match I'm probably looking forward to. Punk and Ryback, of course. And, of course, the main event. Don't really care about the world title match. They fucked that up from fucking SummerSlam, man. No, they fucked it up from when they put it on Del Rio. Might be a pretty good pay-per-view. Just check it out. And lastly, probably match of the night for me, I would probably have to either go with Rhodes family or the Shield, or Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton. But that's it. All right.